vehicle from Can-Am, the Maverick X3. This vehicle is engineered and designed to be defiant, powerful, and precise, and I'll explain what I mean as we take a closer look. Let's begin by focusing on powerful and talking about the engine, which is my favorite place to start. This truly is the business end of the vehicle. The Maverick X3 has an industry-leading 154 horsepower and 113 foot-pounds of torque, which is 18% more horsepower than today's most powerful Maverick turbo. All that power comes from an inline, triple-cylinder, 900cc turbocharged and intercooled Rotax Ace engine. BRP developed the X3's high-boost turbocharger in-house, leveraging Rotax's industry-leading innovation and expertise. It has a one-piece turbine and exhaust manifold housing that's engineered to deliver immediate power. With its proximity to the engine, low inertia, and a turbine spinning at 200,000 RPM, it brings turbo to another level in the powersports industry. Of course, when we're talking about this much power and torque, the transmission has to deliver the goods and transfer all that performance to the wheels. The Maverick X3 has a compact, high-performance QRSX CVT, specifically calibrated to work in combination with the turbo to enhance throttle response without shifting or torque interruption. It has extremely smooth engagement, and it keeps the engine at an optimal RPM so drivers can focus on performance instead of shifting, even in the most extreme conditions. The transmission has a large drive, a long, wide and thick belt, and a robust three-roller pulley design. It is gear-on-gear without a prop shaft, which increases durability and requires less maintenance. With an engine this powerful, superior airflow is also critical, which is why the Maverick X3 has a highly efficient system that's optimized from intake to exhaust to deliver superior performance. There are 3 dedicated and oversized air intakes positioned high and dry for optimal mud and water protection that deliver a constant supply of clean and fresh air, 2 to cool the CVT, and 1 for high airflow to the engine after passing through the easy-to-access, long-lasting Donaldson air filter. You'll also notice the large, sport-inspired exhaust that makes a strong visual statement at the rear of the vehicle. And, to top it off, it delivers a unique and powerful sound. It's a symphony of power only delivered by 3 cylinders. Before we move away from the rear of the vehicle, it's important to tell you about the all-new suspension system developed by Can-Am specifically for the Maverick X3. The Maverick X3X RS model features an industry-leading 24 inches of suspension travel, which is 6 inches more than the closest competitor. To accommodate the increased travel, BRP developed an all-new, light and precise 4-link TTX suspension. It features a trophy truck-like trailing arm and links dedicated to controlling camber while delivering optimal geometry even during extended wheel travel. To accomplish all this while delivering 24 inches of travel is truly brilliant engineering. For the Maverick X3 and X3 XDS models, the suspension travels are 20 inches in the front and 20 inches in the rear, while the X3X RS is 22 inches in the front and a previously unheard of 24 inches in the rear. In addition to the new suspension, the Maverick X3's off-road capabilities are also enhanced by its 102-inch wheelbase, which is a full 12 inches longer than the closest competition. The longer wheelbase delivers increased comfort and a more confidence-inspiring ride at higher speeds. The extended wheelbase, together with up to 30-inch tires and a balanced weight distribution of 44% front and 56% rear, translates to superior stability in even the most challenging terrain. As we move to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice its low seating position for both the driver and passenger. It's designed so occupants feel connected to the vehicle's every move. Once you sit in the X3, you immediately feel the benefits of this low center of gravity and the sportier attitude it delivers. It's important to note, however, that even though the seats and center of gravity are low, the Maverick X3 maintains excellent line of sight and ground clearance, up to 15 inches, so drivers can get the most out of it on everything from tough trails to desert to dunes. Inside the cockpit, the ErgoPrint seats are designed with optimal positioning and ergonomics in mind. Both seats are race car inspired and are a one-piece molded design with 4-way adjustment, 2 inches in height and 6 inches in slide. They sit on mud-proof supports and have removable cushions for simple cleaning or personalization. As we take a closer look inside, all mechanical elements and controls are precisely positioned to enhance performance. Everything is in the right place and feels natural. This includes things like the naturally positioned passenger grab bars, angled footrests for the driver and passenger, and sports car-like centered accelerator and brake pedals. You'll also notice the Maverick X3 has a flat-bottom, D-shaped steering wheel that tilts up or down 25 degrees with an integrated gauge for optimal visibility at any angle. Like many other elements on the X3, this is a race-inspired design and includes quick ratio turning with just 1.5 turns lock-to-lock. Before we move to the front of the vehicle, a few items of note inside the cockpit are some little details that make all the difference. Details such as the dedicated area for an optional audio system and speakers, a sports car-like start-stop button, the anti-theft digital key available in full power or learning key versions, and many other innovative details you will discover. While these elements come standard on all X3 models, it's important to note the vehicle is extremely easy to accessorize. For example, it is 4- or 5-point harness ready, and there are available door fillers, as well as an integrated wiring channel and ground post for easy electronics installation, and much more. But for now, let's move on to the front of the vehicle. One of the first things you'll notice from the front of the Maverick X3 is its low-profile cage. The cage is fully welded, ROVA compliant, and is made of state-of-the-art dual-phase 980 steel, which is extremely light and rigid. It is a very strong 1.85-inch tubular design, and it has dedicated service zones in case of repair or replacement. This allows the chassis to deliver 53% better torsional stiffness while being 20% lighter than its closest competitor. This extremely rigid frame is the secret behind the Maverick X3's ability to go through whoops at high speed with precision and confidence. With such a stiff frame, you can isolate suspension duties so calibration engineers can do magic with the 20 to 24 inches of travel with industry-leading Fox shocks. The XRS model features the top-shelf Fox shocks, Fox 3.0 podium with bypass and performance-driven remote reservoirs. Protection is critical, and it doesn't stop with the cage. Each X3 model also comes standard with an integrated bumper, quarter doors, and full skid plate. The XRS model also has a full roof and HMW skid plate for enhanced protection from the elements. The Can-Am Maverick X3 is an adrenaline rush, even just to look at. It's downright defiant in power, performance, and looks. It has a unique, yet distinctly Can-Am visual statement that starts in the front with signature LED headlights and accent lights, moves to its exposed suspension components through the advanced cockpit, and ends with its aggressive rear end. The vehicle is a superb mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. BRP pushed the envelope in every way to give the Maverick X3 a substantial edge in both form and function. There are multiple color options for the Maverick X3. The base Maverick X3 comes in white, while the Maverick X3 XDS comes in circuit yellow or triple black. The top-of-the-line Maverick X3 XRS comes in gold, Can-Am red, or triple black. That covers it for this initial walk-around. We hope you agree the all-new Can-Am Maverick X3 sets itself apart with its impressively defiant, powerful, and precise design characteristics. It's built to set you apart, too. Thank you.